What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have for you 7 plyometrics that are a staple in our program that we think every athlete should master. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so make sure you subscribe to catch all of them. Hope you enjoy. So obviously, as you guys know, we love to do plyometrics. We think they're extremely important for athletes. So starting off, we're doing pogos. You see some variation of this in every single workout we do, whether we hit pogos or line hops, plate hops, whatever we're doing. So we usually hit 3 things. Okay, we're gonna start off double leg, move it to alternating, and then hit single leg. Big thing is you wanna keep your body, I'd say obviously like a pogo stick, right? Work the foot, the ankle, the lower limb. We don't really wanna get the hips involved. We wanna limit the knees, right? We're just gonna be here and we're just gonna pop it straight up. Just like this, okay? Notice how when I go, I'm pulling my toes to the top of my shoes, right? I'm not down here, jumping like that, right? I'm here. So I can hit the ground and just pop up. That's gonna help build a little bit of reactivity, right? Help our elasticity as we go. So we can just build up that foot and ankle strength as well and just pop. So alternating, we have 2 different variations. There's one when we're just here, like a split stance, and we pop like this, right? Keep it small, toes up as well on this one. But then when we hit moving pogos, right, another variation, we can hit that same split stance one like that, or we can move this into a single leg where I go from one to the next. So this is all about finding your rhythm, right? Just popping with that foot, keeping it casual. From there, we have single leg, pretty self-explanatory. I'm here, pop. Same thing goes, even though we're not getting crazy high, right? Still bring that toe up. We don't wanna be having our toe pointing down at the top. Same thing when we sprint, right? We want it up here. So start working on building that strength. Number 2, we have depth drops. So I'm gonna start off with just your regular drop, right? And then we're gonna progress it a little by little. So starting off, I'm only on a 12. Usually we go 12 to 18. Here, we drop and we just stick it. So obviously there's not much of that plyometric, movement right there, but quickly progressing. One of the ones I absolutely love is a depth draw, right, to a pogo. So I drop here, boom, and I just pogo. So we're teaching the athlete the ability to hit the ground, pop up, keeping it quick. Notice this one's very similar to when we do a depth jump, right, for a quick ground contact time, just tap and go. So that's building that elasticity component, right? Remember our structural tissue, our muscles, tendons, all that, we store energy. So if we can utilize that energy to pop, we're gonna be able to, it's gonna be a lot less effort on our end, if you will, versus having to, create so much force every time. So I love that variation. From there, we can also just go regular jump, right? Vertical jump, we drop, boom, load it, jump up as high as we can. For this one, our ground contact time is gonna be a little bit longer because we are trying to get up a little bit higher. But these are all amazing variations, and I have these in a lot of our programs because it is great to work on dropping from height, right? Just being able to land, get off the ground, not get stuck, be strong in that bottom. And then that's gonna help, if we get efficient at this, that's gonna help build up a lot of other qualities. We can also hit the drop into a broad jump, right? You've seen us do a lot of different things. We can hit a single leg as well. So let's get proficient at those. Number 3, we're going skaters. So we're going one leg, jumping out to the other leg. First time we do these, right, we really just work on sticking it and stabilizing. So you hear me say it a lot, stick and stabilize. We wanna be strong in that bottom, right? We wanna be able to be here, grab the ground with our toes, slight bend in the knee, squeeze your butt, right? Get in that good position. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna be here, okay? You wanna grab that ground, especially with your big toe. Think of your toes kind of like your fingers, right? If you're climbing something, right, if you're like rock climbing, you're not just gonna be going like that, right? You're gonna fall off, right? When we're on the ground, we gotta grab the ground with our toes. They're there to help us. They're there to help stabilize. So a lot of youth athletes are super wobbly with this, right? They're here, they're all over the place. They can't stop themselves. So we start it small, even something super simple like this, but we work on that ability to stop and then to go again. Lateral movements, right, in that frontal plane, very important for athletes. Do you have the strength to be here and to pop back, right? Hit it one side, hit it back to the other. So everybody needs to be working on these. Number 4, We're going a single leg broad jump into a single leg vertical jump into a single leg lateral jump. So the reason I love this is it encompasses a lot of different factors, right? We got our vertical jump, so we're going up. We have our broad jump, we're going forward, and we have our lateral jump, so we're going to the side. So we're working on pretty much all of those different planes. We have to work on stability, strength, right, powering out. The biggest thing too is it teaches the athlete deceleration in terms of diverting force. So a lot of what we do is how good are you at diverting force? If I'm sprinting this way to jump, right, I'm gonna hit it and I'm gonna pop up. How good are you at stopping going that way and popping straight up, right? Taking the force that you've produced to go forward to now go up. A lot of that is through deceleration. How good are you at going this way, being able to stop and go back that way, right? So by hitting this plyometric exercise, we get all of those in there with one. Okay, so we're gonna start, we're gonna go broad, up, lateral. So you see that time I landed on the other leg. So this is like our skater version of it right there. And then we'll just hit that continuous. Or if we stick to the same side for everything, then I'm here to here to here, here, up, over. That one's a little bit more challenging, mostly that side to side portion. So lots of different options for that. We make sure all of our athletes can bust these out. Another one that we love to do is gonna be single leg hops. So we train this one a lot, especially on our speed days. So if you're really good at single leg hopping, chances are you're gonna be pretty good at sprinting, getting up to speed, especially that max velocity sprinting, right? Because a lot of that, we wanna be able to use the force we create to just kind of pop us, right? Have us keep going, that elasticity that you hear me talk about. So we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna start on one leg. All we're gonna do is just hop all the way down, just like this, just hop, okay? Notice how I'm on the ball of my foot, right? I'm not striking in front of me with my heel looking like that. This trains being on the ball of the foot. So just popping here. We can hit a bunch of different variations of that, like this, with a knee punch, right? So I'm training that. We can also hit like the single leg cycle with it, where I'm here, right? Whoo, trying to go forward with it. Lots of different things we can do. Also, we can hit it for speed, right? So point A to point B, get there as fast as you can, cover ground, move your body. That's gonna force that quick retraction, right? A lot of kids, they get really swoopy when they run. So if you give them single leg hops, when they go, they're riding on one leg, right? So if they can't get it back in front of them, they're gonna eat shit. So I love this one, training mechanics. Number 6, we are going alternating continuous box jumps. So I really like these because they train coordination as well. You all know how much we love coordination here. Very important for athleticism. So we're gonna start here. Me trying to move that box did absolutely nothing. We're gonna start here. We're gonna jump up on double leg, land on one, jump off, land double leg, land on the other, keep it going. Big thing, find your rhythm, right? You can kind of tell when an athlete has good rhythm, and I don't mean like good at dancing. I mean, that is part of it, but like good rhythm in the sense that they're coordinated, their movements are fluid, right? They're not all like wonky where you're like, ooh, that's painful to watch, right? So practice your athleticism and your coordination, and then a lot of these other exercises will improve. That's the biggest thing. If we can improve our coordination, then maybe that's gonna help us hit another exercise even better, which is gonna help us what we're trying to do. Long story short, the exercise here, jump on 2, land 1, 2, land 1, back and forth. Notice that when I'm jumping up, right, I'm staying pretty much on the balls of my foot. Sometimes I'll come down a little bit, but I'm here. As soon as I land, boom, I pop up, I'm ready to go. I'm not getting stuck here. I'm not getting stuck on the ground. Hit it and go. The very last exercise, we're gonna hit some skips for height. I like this one teaching diverting force. I like this one for speed work, whether it's sprinting, or whether it's acceleration or max velocity. I like this one just for working on jumping, for coordination. I don't know if I've already said coordination, but I like it for that. So we're gonna start here, all the way down, just like your regular skip, right? Like do-do-do. But as you go, every time you jump, you're getting up as high as you can, right? You're driving that knee, you're throwing those arms, produce force. So you're gonna have to divert going forward, pop it up, right? Get up there. Also control your landing. As you're coming down, we don't want one of those where your body just smushes, okay? Be strong because you're immediately gonna have to go into your next exercise or into your next movement. So I'm here, I'm up high, right? Control it as you go. So these are 7 we make sure everybody's really good at. We use these a lot. Throw these in your programs if you're not doing them. Get really good at them and you'll see some improvements. So hopefully you enjoy. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.